got a lot of stuff that I want to get done. It's just so hot. This is the last day of September, and I think it's going to be 85 or 87. Hey, come on, Sanji. Come on. So I'm going to start with getting some of my flower seeds that I save. The orange cosmos, the Mexican sunflower, marigolds, regular cosmos, probably a few of the zinnias, but most of the zinnias are still blooming, so they'll probably be another month or so. Probably have to wait till after frost on them. And also the purple hyacinth bean vine, I will have to wait a while on them because they haven't dried out yet. But I'm just going to start, since it's so hot and dry, get what I can. Come on, Sanji. Come here. How are you, buddy? Then after that, I'm going to try to dig the sweet potatoes. And then depending on how hot it is, I have other things that need done. But those are the two main things that I want to do this afternoon. I have someone coming to look at Billy Ray later in the evening. So. Now to save marigold seed, all you have to do is look for the ones that are really dry. Like that one right there is really dry. And then I pinch off this top part and then pull the seeds out. And I always put them in an envelope. And then I write the name. Sanji, quit. I write the name at the bottom half of the envelope. And then next spring I'll cut here. And then if I don't use all of the seeds, I can just roll it down and tape it. But marigolds are one of the easiest things to save seed from. I actually probably wouldn't even have to save any seeds. There's probably going to be enough that come back on their own. But if you pick one and it still has some green on it and they feel a little bit damp. Sanji, quit! Sanji, stop. And they feel a little bit damp, they might mold. Like these, they just feel a tiny bit damp, so I'm not going to use any of them. Like this one's completely dry out. Just pinch off the top, pull most of them out, put them in the envelope. It's the same thing for a Mexican sunflower almost. You have to pick them when they're dry. You just kind of roll it in your fingers. It falls apart. Not all of this is seeds. There's a lot of other stuff in there, but there are probably 10 or 15 seeds right there. So I'm just going to put all of it into the envelope because they're too hard to separate. That's a big potato. That's quite a few potatoes from one hill. This guy's massive. Now this hill, my dad, when he was mowing them off with the lawnmower, he clipped the top of this one. It was sticking up out of the ground so much. So I'm curious to see how big this guy is. Pretty good size. I don't know what we're gonna do with ones like that. I think I had about 20 plants that lived. I planted more than that, but a bunch of them died. And some of them I had replanted, and those are the ones that have the littlest potatoes. But I think it was an excellent sweet potato year. That is a huge potato. I have several really nice size ones. I don't know what we're gonna do with them. This guy, he probably feed a family of 10. Now, while you can eat the sweet potatoes as soon as you dig them, they're not very good. It's way better if you let them sit for at least 2 weeks before you try to eat one. That way the sugars develop. So I'm going to store these in one of the old buildings out of the sun, and then in a couple of weeks I'll try some. I found a new home for Billy Ray, so the 3 little bucklings. Tim McGraw, who I'm keeping, he's going to be my new herd sire. And then Sunny and Dum Dum. I still don't have homes for them. But for now, they're in Billy Ray's pasture so that they can eat some grass, get some exercise,